Hey everyone, Mog here. And today I've got the M&C Move. As you might be able to see from the key here, we've got 6 pins, all a kind of a spooled sort of shape. We've got an interactive element at the back, and then 5 sliders. This spot here, as far as I know, doesn't actually do anything in spite of the interactive or kind of pin-in-pin look it has. But as you can see, the lock is working as you'd expect. I've got the Multipick BMS-08 tension wrench that I'm going to be using on the side here, and then a Multipick flag that I'm going to use for most of the regular pins. Then I'll use some combination of a half diamond, monkey paw, and ssdev hook for the sliders and interactive. So with that, let's start picking. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing out of 5. Oh, actually, okay, a little click out of 5 and 6. There's 5 again. I'm going to go back through. 1 seems good, as does 2. Reset some of the pins there, trying to get 3. Let's do this again. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing out of 5, nothing out of 6. A little click on 1, 2's good, 3 seems good, 4 seems good. There's a little click out of 5. Okay, 1 seems good, this does 2. I think 3 as well, 4, 5. Oh, something popped up there. There we go, got 3. And I believe that was 5. Okay, I think I've got all these pins. If I have, then I should get a little bit of rotation when I go for the interactive here. Was that as much as I expect? I'm not sure. I know from experience the biggest problem I have with this lock is I'll think all the pins are set and they actually won't be, so I'm going to double check them all here. Okay. And there's 4. Okay, this seems pretty good. Try the interactive again. I think something is overset since the interactive is not going in like I want it to. Putting up on tension a little. Okay. 4 popped up and I believe I set it again. Oh, there's 3 and 4 again. Okay. I'm not sure it's getting in there quite well. well enough with the half diamond. Okay. Seems pretty good. Let's see how the sliders are feeling. If I haven't set all these pins, then the sliders won't really set. Actually, I'll use the ssdev hook since it's the deepest one and is most important for the third slider, which is also one of the first to typically set. So the interactive popped out on me, so I don't think I've got all the pin tumbler pins in properly. Okay, let's try that. We'll poke on 1 and 2. Got a little plug rotation. Okay. Actually, let's use this guy. Interactive popped up again. Interactive keeps popping up on me. Let's check these pin tumblers again. Okay, we're gonna start over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Not much of 5 or 6. Let's try the start again. Okay, 1 seems good, 2 seems good. I think I got 3 now. One's good, 2's good. There's 3, okay. And there's 4. Okay, I think it overset 4 or 4, I think it was. There's 5, 6. And there's 4, 3. There's 4 again. Okay, that's seeming pretty good. Oh, there we go. Got a little plug rotation. That's exactly what we want when you do the interactive. Okay, let's try setting the sliders now. Should have a better luck this time. Okay. 3 is usually, the third slider is usually one of the ones that can sit first. Oh, there we go. I think I got 4. These sliders are one of the harder parts of the lock in my opinion. Okay, I think 3 is set now. I think that was 4. So now working on mainly 1, 2, and 5, which are the lower, or sorry, higher set ones. here. I think I've got 3, 4, and 5 set pretty well, but it's can be I struggle to get a really good idea. Okay, I think that was 5. 1 isn't setting, so okay, I think I might have got 3 in. Oh, another little nudge on 3. Poking at 5 here. Okay, I think I got 5. Let's try 1 again. No dice. Oh, another little click out at 3. Getting close. This part takes just some patience. Get the monkey paw here for some of these ones at the back. Okay, those might be a little better. Let's try 1 again. No luck. Oh, a little click out of 3. Oh, there we go. One last little click out of 1. And we are open. There we go. Let's try and give this thing a gut. Okay, I haven't actually gutted this lock yet, so this should be interesting. Lock it back up. Get the clip out of there. And I've got a shim here somewhere. Using a shim because the core has as you might, or the plug rather, has a little indent. Here's my follower. There we go. Okay, I'm actually gonna got a little. Oh no. Okay, there goes some passive pins. Put these up here. Thankfully nothing got too far away. Actually, I'm going to put these over here. So there's one passive pin and it's sprung, and there's the other. And let's see if I can take the key out. One slider down, but that's okay. Here, now I can put it in this guy, and ideally without losing any more components. Okay, so relative to the keyway, you can see here that it was whoops, this is one of the sliders that slipped out on me from the first one, so we'll put that up here. Do it relative to the key this way. Oops. So, as I said, if it wasn't already clear, I haven't gutted this lock before, so this will be interesting. Oh, there's one sidebar spring. Sidebar being for the sliders, I believe. There's the other. And I wonder if this. Okay, wasn't sure if that would come out. I think actually this is, if I recall correctly, the other side of the interactive, and it's actually welded in place there. Oh, this is an anti-drill protection bit. It slides in the front there. I'll take that out. And let's see about these sliders. So I've already got one in the first chamber. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And there's 5. Yeah, so the passive pins that popped out here, I believe, are from these spots. Though, you're wrong actually, because then I don't know where the springs came from. I guess I'll have to figure that out when we... Oh, actually, it might have been from the keyway. Oh no, that wouldn't make any sense. Well, that'll be for mystery for reassembling. Okay, I think just the pins now. So actually kind of interesting. You can now kind of tell looking at the key. These pins actually come from 2 different directions. But anyway, so let's get key pin number 1 out. I'll actually take it out. This will be a little easier with the key in. Okay, plan B. There's key pin 1. I think you might even be able to see already, but the front 2 key pins are steel for even more anti-drill protection on top of the disc. Use the monkey paw here, something a little shallower. Whoops. There's number 3. There's number 4. Here's number, oh, whoops. Here's number 5. And number 6 is the interactive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, whoops, my mistake, sorry. Number 6. I'm mixing this up with the Twin Star. That was the other lock I was looking at this weekend. Which is to say the 6th pin is separate from the interactive here. So here's pin 6, if I can convince it to come out here. Oops. And then there's another little spring here. I don't actually know where this came from. Oh, actually, that's probably, it could be for the interactive. Yeah, that's what I guess, but in any case. There we go. And I think that is everything. Yeah, this guy, pretty sure is welded in place or something along those lines. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. All the sliders, all the pins in the interactive, and I assume this is where our passive pins came from. Yeah, I'm guessing that spring sits top of the interactive. Okay, now we just have some drivers. Okay, nothing in that little first hole. Whoa! Okay. Oh wow, those are some big springs. Got the first driver pin in my lap. There we go. Oh yes, so hollow end, hence it can fit even taller springs. There's the second driver. And another massive spring. There's the third. Whoops. Oh, that one tried to get away. I'm using a hollow follower, so it slid out the back. In hindsight, maybe that was not the wisest choice of follower. Okay, I'm going to go from the back for the last couple here. Okay, so that's for the interactive, which means I still don't know what that guy's for. Okay. As you can see here. Okay, now we got everything out. Pretty sure I know what everything is. So with that, I guess let's start looking at what all is in here. So we've got passive little groove for the passive pins on the right side. The top is for the sidebar, the sliders, I assume. Otherwise, just your driver pinholes, nothing too special, or sorry, chambers I should say. As far as the plug, yeah, you've got the one side of the interactive, the other which houses this very interesting shaped thing here. So I believe, let's see here. So yeah, it looks like the little small part is the actual pin that interacts in the keyway, and the bigger part is what's sprung by the other piece right here. The interactive really isn't anything too challenging. If you've got all the pin tumbler pins set, then you'll get a little rotation and it'll set as well, and you're all set to go for sliders. For the key pins, looks like we've got these little spooled pins, and I believe they're all like that. Oh yeah, and with and with a hollow part at the back to fit these extra long springs. And as you can see, it looks like they're all the drivers seem to be the same. They all have a little spooled section at the end. Yeah, looking at them, all identical, except for the steel ones. And then the key pins are nothing special, just the kind of standard shape you see when they try to prevent them from going into the keyway. And then these very long springs, which is why they've got the hollow ends. And then got the sidebar, which in of itself is nothing too interesting, but when you look at the sliders themselves, they actually all have a little false gate, which is part of what makes these so tricky. So I think you can see there in the video the big true gate and false gate, so if it feels really stuck, you kind of got to let up on tension just the tiniest of bits, and then you can get it out of that false gate. Oh yeah, and for passive pins, nothing too crazy here. I actually can't even see those in the keyway when looking at the lock. But yeah, there you have it. Really interesting lock, really cool key. Should give a little close up of that. So you've got the pins here. I think you can maybe slightly see in the video. You've got the kind of two angles, and then yeah, this interactive or pin and pin looking element that doesn't actually seem to do anything. And then you've got your sliders, so the real challenge is kind of setting the third one without oversetting the second. And it's interesting to note, I've only seen one other video of this lock, and it actually has the same slider, I guess, bitting, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if I wonder if they actually do change it or not, lock to lock, but really pretty key in general. Nice blue thing up there. So yeah, there you have it. That is the M&C Move, picked and gutted. I want to give a shout out and thank you to Talon Picks. He's like the only video of a pick and gut of this lock I can find, and the information that was really helpful to me managing to open this up myself. So thanks, Talon Picks, and for anyone who took the time to watch, thank you very much, and hope you have a nice day. See you next time.